Hi, welcome to my channel. We are Life on 12 Wheels. My name's Michelle. My husband is not going to be in this video because I'm going to just be giving you guys an update of where we are 1 month into this 2-year journey. I actually recorded my first video September 1st, but we started doing this financial implosion on our life actually on August 23rd. And that was the date of my husband's paycheck that we decided to start doing this. So I want to give you guys an update of what we've accomplished in 1 month, which is quite a lot. I'm kind of surprised at how quickly we saw some movement. It might even out over time, but I think that it's encouraging, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I think that when we set a very long goal, it's very easy to lose motivation, maybe, I don't know, a year into it. But for me, I want to make sure I don't lose that motivation from the very beginning, which means I want to hold myself accountable to you, my YouTube viewers. Even though I don't know you, I feel like I am being held responsible for what I've said. I do not like to blow a lot of smoke by saying things and then not accomplishing them or not even trying, right? These videos probably won't be short every month because they will be a summary of everything that we've accomplished, but also the challenges that we face. And we are going to be tallying up finances, our savings, what we've sold, what we've gone through, what we've purged, all that stuff. And I hope that you learn from them. And I wish I talked faster or shorter. I wish I talked shorter. I apologize in advance that these are long videos, but I feel that they have value and that you can learn from what we're going through. So I hope you stay all the way to the end. Thank you. I want to show you guys that it can be done, even for people that have always spent money and never saved anything. And that's primarily me versus my husband. He doesn't have a problem saving money or not spending it, but I do. So I'm going to be telling you guys what we have accomplished each month, what our struggles were, what challenges we met, and this will be a monthly video. Hopefully that I will be able to film right around the 23rd of each month. This way we are keeping ourselves accountable. If you like this video, I would love it if you would subscribe to our channel and if you would click like. It really helps us out. We are in the beginning phases of our YouTube channel and we realize that it is going to grow, but it will only grow because of you guys. And I want to tell you that I appreciate you so much. If you're excited about doing this yourself and you want to follow along somebody else with their struggles but also their accomplishments, let's do this together. Let me know in the comments below that you're going through this too, or that you've started this plan. If you want to know more about our journey and what we have already shared on YouTube, I did put up a video that explains where we're coming from and why we're choosing to do this, but I will be sharing more of that throughout these other videos. But if you'll just click the link right up here, I switch sides because if you'll click the link right over there, it will go to our very first video where it shares with you the whole reason and desire to do this. There is a woman on Instagram called The Budget Mom, and that's her Instagram handle. And she created this book, Budget by Paycheck Workbook. And I found that it was a whole lot easier to put our budgeting by paycheck. It was hot in here, so I had to change things up. Go get my drink. So, y'all will learn this about me. I love Starbucks. It is an actual addiction problem for me. I have spent so much money on Starbucks instead of paying off debt, and it's one of the biggest things I'm having to work through because with challenge comes additional desire. Like, the harder I work at changing my thought patterns about spending money, Starbucks is one of the biggest ones, and I'm having to learn how to make my own at home, which that's easy. I just have chosen not to do it for many, many years. And I am learning to like the flavor of what I'm creating, and I'm tweaking and changing and figuring it out. But I'm just letting you know, this is my biggest challenge right here, is drinking Starbucks drinks. And so, of course, I have a pretty plastic cup that makes it look like I'm drinking a Starbucks drink. But change the subject. So I created a spreadsheet. I want to be able to look at on a monthly basis what we are accomplishing, so that when times get hard, I go back and I look at and say, you did accomplish stuff. Don't beat yourself up with that setback, or don't beat yourself up if you didn't get saved this much money during the month that you set your goal at. All those times when we hit a challenge and it has the opportunity to knock us to our knees, we need to look back at our accomplishments. That's my opinion. I think that when we do that, we continue to remind ourselves that we are making progress, and anything above 0 is progress. I'm going to share with you the things that we do each month so that you can see that every little bit counts. This is what we've accomplished for the first month on our journey. Remember, we started August 23rd on this journey, so I'm going to do these videos every month on the 23rd, at least very close to it, and get it put up almost immediately. And that way it shows you month by month what we've accomplished. Now, our goal is to go out on the road September 1st, 2021. If we can go out earlier, woohoo! Yeah, that's going to be exciting. But right now, that's the goal, okay? And keep in mind that you can change your goals, but assess why you're changing them. Did it get too hard? This is just how we're doing it. And so if you like any of these ideas, go ahead and comment below and let me know. I know there are all kinds of ways to change things in our lives. And I want to share that we will be changing different financial requirements on our life month to month. The first thing that we did was pay off our first credit card. We have a total, I'm going to just be real with you guys. We have a total of 12 credit cards. Nobody needs that many credit cards. If you're young and you're watching this, take it from a 51-year-old mom, married almost 25 years, you don't need 12 credit cards. Yeah. It's been part of the problem. Having that money available to spend has been part of the problem. And I'm having to put limits on myself because I can't control my spending. It's me, not my husband. And it's because I want to buy dumb things. I mean, a coffee mug here, a book there, a new essential oils bag over here, something more for my photography business, although that's photography money. Take that back. That's always worth it. But I want to share with you, the first thing we did was we paid off that first credit card. It was a $500 limit. We have plenty of other credit cards. What happens is when we have that money available, we find a reason to spend it. So this morning I cut it. I closed it. A few other things about credit cards. I did go ahead and cut up all of the spouse cards because we don't need 2 credit cards for each account. And then I froze the remaining credit cards. They're in a tub in water, frozen in the freezer. I'm sure you guys have heard of that being done before. I thought it was silly, but I did it anyways. But then think about it. In our technological age, you have to delete those credit card numbers out of Amazon, out of PayPal, and out of the Starbucks app, right? Because you can still spend the money because those credit cards are in there. As we pay down our credit cards, I did not want access to that money again. Most times people buy things offline. So even freezing the credit cards wasn't going to do anything for me because I wasn't really using them much in stores. I not very often did I actually take them to a store to use them. I used them online. So that actually, I did that September 1st and that was emotional. Like, I was afraid because what if I don't have access to that money? And it was really hard. I really struggled, but I forced myself to let it go. I don't want the fear of not having access to that money to continue to keep me from fulfilling my dreams. That is the biggest thing. I want to be in control of my money spending, not my need for more to be in control of my money. Like I said to my husband, when I'm standing in Yellowstone, when I'm driving our new pickup truck and hauling our trailer, I will have believed it was all worth it. And I want to experience that. Like, yes, this is worth it. So now I only have in those in those accounts, my debit card, and I use a credit card that accumulates points for flying, which means though I have to move money from my checking account over to that. So there's a whole lot more thinking involved, and it's only money that I have available, right? So if I need school books for my daughter, I make sure it's in the budget for that paycheck, and it is coming out of our bottom line. It is not being borrowed. And that was a huge change for me. All right, so let's go to this next thing. The second thing that we did was we canceled DirecTV. I will say we only watched cable for Hallmark Channel and HGTV and maybe some Food Network, but that was it. Oh, let me go back. We saved $35 a month on that credit card that I closed. So that's $35 now to pay towards other things. And then when canceling DirecTV, we saved $45 a month, okay? That means we got rid of cable, and instead we are going to actually go through all of the DVDs that we actually own and watch those movies again. And then we also then just signed up for the Hallmark Channel. So that was a savings of $45 a month. The next thing that we did was we switched from DSL internet to fiber optic internet, which became available in our neighborhood. We're saving $20 a month with that. And the upload speeds for these YouTube videos is ridiculously faster. I don't know if you guys know this, but to upload a YouTube video, somewhere around the 25-minute range takes 6 hours. 6 hours to upload it. And you're always fearful that it's not going to go. Now, though, I think it took me 10 minutes to upload using fiber optic. So that was a huge life-changing thing and also money-changing. So far, that's $35 for the credit card a month, $45 for DirecTV, and $20 for internet change. The next thing is, it just so happened that my daughter's cell phone last final payment was or is in October, and I've already paid the bill. We're going to save $27 a month there. So that's $127 right now that I will be able to pay towards the next credit card. The next credit card is a $1,200 balance credit card, and my goal is to have that paid off by the end of November. It seems easy once you do it, but it seems you have to question yourself, why am I not being this involved in my finances? And I think everybody has to go through this awareness or this understanding or this all of a sudden aha moment. So I hope that my video sharing our details helps you to go through your aha moment, because you can't get to your dreams if you're paying out credit card payments every single month. Oh, it's just crazy. All right, the next thing that's pretty exciting is that we saved $300. Like, that's the first time we've saved that much in a month. So we paid off a credit card of $500. Then we saved $300, and I will use that to possibly fix the brick mailbox. Yeah, but I mean, I'm glad I have it, right? I don't have to put that on a credit card. That's just huge to me. I'm so excited about that. All right, the next thing is my husband and I did travel to Las Vegas for a YouTube training weekend, and it was through the Think Media YouTube channel. They are amazing. They have so much stuff that they put out to help you with your YouTube channel. It was an impactful weekend. We were able to meet new people. We were able to learn, get inspired, and even more so know that this is what we're supposed to be doing. Tracking what we're doing in order to get to our dreams. It is definitely gonna be very cathartic for us. All right, I'm back. I had to run and do something I'm back, so let's get back in this. The last thing that we did this month that impacted us was I put stuff up on Facebook Marketplace. One of the things that I am choosing to do is do multiple levels of purging. What I did do this first month go around is do a purge of Christmas cards and pictures that I just was not going to want. Things from the past, we've been married 25 years. All I did was keep things that have signatures and handwriting from both sets of parents for both of us and cards to our daughter. Otherwise, if it was a Christmas card from anybody, if it was not a family member, I did not keep it. When I went through our old pictures, I found there was lots and lots of duplicates. And what I did do was the pictures that I was going to throw away that were duplicates or that I knew were not going to be impactful for our future, I did let my daughter go through them and look at them, pull out anything that she wanted. She loves to draw pictures of animals, so I let her keep whatever she wanted, and then I threw away the rest. And it felt, I don't know, it felt like freeing, right? To know that I eliminated one full box. Another thing that I did was I found boxes in the closet that we've lived in this house for almost 3 years. I found boxes in the closet that were dated back 17 years and 21 years. So whenever we would move from house to house, I would date the box if it was something that I knew I probably wasn't going to use, like kitchen stuff or bathroom stuff, right? Or books or whatever. I dated things. Yeah, 17 years and 21 years. So when I opened those, I found things that I have no idea why I kept them. It's amazing what we hold on to. And each of us has different reasons for holding on to that stuff. But I chose to tear the Band-Aid off. And if it needed to be sold, let's sell it, right? But otherwise, I'm moving forward. I'm already in the thinking process that if I am not going to use it, why put it in storage? I already know that I want to get rid of all this furniture. I already know that we have dozens of picture frames that I won't have room for. You go through this mental challenge of what's important and what's not important. And many people try to do all of this within the 6 months before they leave. I've chosen to do it now so that I can go through layers of this. There's so much personal growth that comes from making a decision like this, and I'm fully all in. I want all of it. I want all of the change. I want all of the freeing liberty that comes from purging my stuff, saying to myself what has value and what doesn't. And that's going to be different for all of us. I actually did sell $284 worth of things. I found boxes of these. I have 12 tumblers that I never used. Never used. They're brand new. Many are from Starbucks. I have a bunch from Caribou Coffee. Like this. Why was I buying so many? Why? I was putting more value in these things than my experiences. And for me, I don't know if you want to call this a midlife crisis or what, but I am willing to just totally stir up the pot and kick out the stuff that doesn't bring value to my life. I've gone through a lot of personal growth, and I think I'm going to do a video on the books that I've read that kind of have led me up to this over the last year, and maybe also the Instagram accounts that I follow and the YouTube channels that I watch, just so you guys can know what kind of led up to this. That'll be a whole nother video by itself, because it'll be listing out all of the input that I've digested through reading, through watching, and through listening. I am a person that needs to see accomplishment in order to keep going. That's my motivation. I hope that you're motivated by my journey. And really, it's both my husband and I's journey, but it's really my journey, because he's working, he's living in a small semi. If you guys haven't watched our other videos, my husband is a truck driver. And so he is not in this large house. He would prefer to stay in this large house. And I am just going through this mental processing that it's just too much. I want to live more minimally because I don't want to put value in things as much as I have. If you got any value out of this, I would so much appreciate it if you subscribe to our channel and also, hit that little bell so that it tells you when I put up a video. If you have any questions, I am an open book, so please just ask me in the comments. And YouTube loves it when people hit that like button. I will say this, any video that I watch, because I now understand that about YouTube, even if I really don't even finish the entire video, I click on like. And that's because I want to support other people that are living their dream and trying to impact others through video. That's just what I do. I would love it if you did that. I hope that you watching our journey helps to trigger some thinking and maybe conversations in your life with the people that are important to you. And if you're looking at going full-time in an RV, think about how you spend your money now, because you will need a budget when you leave. And having credit card debt is not a good thing. I am going to put right up here, right now, I'm going to show you what is the amount of debt that we are starting with. So we have credit card debt, we have a house mortgage, and we have school loan debt. What I am going to list, because we're going to be selling this house and that payment will go away. So I'm not going to include that in our tallying because that money will go towards buying a pickup truck or a trailer. So I'm not going to include anything about the house that's going to be transferred over into the next house, which is the trailer and truck. In light of full transparency, I will say that we have a total of 3 school loans and we are only paying on one of them. The other 2 are in forbearance, but they will not be in forbearance next year. Right now, my goal is to create a cushion so that we can start paying on them. I want to be able to keep track of that monthly change. So actually, the school loan total may not change very drastically over the next 6 months. The credit card debt, though, should change. Now, our credit cards are at very high interest rates, which is part of the problem. When you overextend yourself, that's part of your problem, is that your interest rates are all ridiculously high. And that is not a good thing, but it's real. And I'm just wanting to be real with you guys. I hope that this has helped you. I hope that this gives you an understanding of where your average American family is. My husband makes a very good income. I have 2 businesses. I work from home. My business income, though, is fluctuating. So really the only consistency that we have is my husband's job, and it fluctuates a little bit. But I want to show you guys what the average family, that we are above the poverty line, but it still is a big struggle. And it's a big struggle because I wasn't able to get my spending under control. I will say this. In the last month, I did not spend any money on myself. This is why. I unfollowed all the Instagram accounts that were selling things. That's not a secret, but that's a huge impact. When you're not seeing things to always want to buy, it can change what you're looking at every day. So I chose to unfollow all of those accounts, and I no longer look at that stuff. I also chose to unfollow Instagram accounts of women that are living the life that I want to live when it comes to finances, because I was constantly comparing myself. So that's another little emotional thing. If you follow people that create in you an anxiety that you're not there yet, go unfollow them for a period of time, and it will help you, because when we're not comparing ourselves, we then feel like we're making progress. That's why I'm going to write these things down in a spreadsheet. I want to be able to look at it. I want to see. So the total for this month is we've saved $127 a month in monthly payments that now can go towards other things. We sold $284 worth of stuff that we were not using in our house. I sold a big a humongous red leather chair that nobody sits in. Like, nobody even sits in it. And so why keep it? Why wait 2 years? Just get rid of it now. And then we put $300 in savings. Now, the drawback is our mailbox was demolished, and we're going to have to repair that. And also, one of our neighbors wants to redo the fence because they're ready to redo the fence. Well, in the state of Texas, you have to split that cost. So that's going to be $800 and some dollars. But that'll be paid for out of another area. Not on our credit cards, though. So I'm super excited that this month has been so full of accomplishments. And I'm looking forward to the next month and seeing what I can do by actually not spending money. It's amazing the amount of money we end up spending without even thinking about it. I've always known it was there, but I just never really paid attention to it. And I just want you guys to know, full transparency, I'm paying attention to it now. And I hope that what I go through helps somebody else. I hope you've enjoyed this. I sincerely hope that you are impacted and that I create a challenge for you to join the movement of living on less, going debt-free, and fulfilling your dreams, whatever your dream is. I hope that it's living full-time in an RV, if that's why you're following our channel. But if it's not, I hope that this has impacted you.